Mas una ko pang nasabi sa kanya na I have HIV versus bago ako nag-come out na bakla ako.
Bakla ka?
Hindi ko nga alam eh.
So para kang nahugutan ng ano no?
Actually,
Ng nota.
Yeah, so now let's meet our next guest. Our next guest is a financial advisor and unit manager sa isang insurance company. He also does life coaching, facilitating, events hosting, and also an aspiring artist painter on the side.
Daming ginagawa.
Will be one of our co-hosts in the succeeding episodes here at Poz Rewind. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jabar Esmael.
Welcome! Oh my God!
Hi, Jabar.
Hello,
Welcome. So
Eva.
happy to have
Hello,
you here.
Viñas.
So tell us more about your advocacies, Jabar, and what organizations and projects do you volunteer for?
Yes, I'm actually involved in so many organizations, but I'd probably highlight only two. I'm active in Pinoy Plus, one of the organizations also that caters, of course, the PLHIV community, one of the pioneer organization when it comes to servicing the PLHIV community. And also with Love Yourself, doon po talaga ako nag-start as a volunteer counselor. So those are the two organizations I am very active with.
Mm-hmm. So, out of all the advocacies na ginagawa mo, bakit pinili mo tong cause na to?
Una sa lahat, I am also a person living with HIV for the past 7 years. But even before I was diagnosed to be positive, to be reactive, I'm already doing some volunteer works. So the very first organization I was part with is Love Yourself as a volunteer counselor. And doon na rin nag-grow yung awareness ko. I became more educated, more grounded with the community work for the HIV awareness.
Anong nag-inspire sa'yo na mag-volunteer kahit noon pa man?
Well, one of the things na made me really volunteer or took the initiative to go into HIV volunteerism because I think way back late 2000 or 2008, 2007, I have a close friend, Kagimikano, who actually passed away of HIV. And that's isa yun sa naging trigger eh. You know, when you started to, kung dati ang HIV, konsepto lang siya, lalo na nung kabataan ko. But unti-unti, parang nagiging lumalapit siya sa circle. You know, I started to witness the reality of what HIV can really bring to someone. And so back in 2007, 2008, meron akong friend who passed away, no? So nag-usap-usap kaming magkakaibigan. Sabi ko, nabawasan na tayo ng isa. Sabi namin ganon. And from that moment on, I did some research, of course, internet, no, which is we are very fortunate nga, sabi ng guest natin kanina, that information is very much available na in the internet. And then I came across with a friend who are one of the pioneers actually or pillars of Love Yourself, si kuya ko siya noon. And then ate-ate ko na siya. Charot. Kuya pa rin, no. And then siya yung actually naghikayat sa akin. Why don't you try to do volunteerism with Love Yourself? Observe ka muna. May mga mass testing nun sa Makati. That's a start. And then I underwent counseling, HIV counseling talaga.
And that's really amazing, no? Kasi syempre parang feeling ko, you, as a person living with HIV, you already have so much to deal with on your own. Tapos you still have the energy, the inspiration to inspire other people pa to do volunteer work. So talagang nakakabilib in fairness.
So anong mga nabago sa buhay mo nung naging volunteer ka? Anong mga naapektuhan?
Maraming magandang dulot ang pagiging isang volunteer actually. Unang-una, isa sa mga na-experience ko as a volunteer is to mapalawak yung aking pag-iisip tungkol sa HIV and at the same time, yung bang the spirit of being more generous. Diba? Kasi parang madalas pag sinabi natin yung value ng generosity, may pagka-lip service. But when you really entered volunteerism, it changes someone's perspective, gaya ko. I become more sensitive of other people's need. Hindi naman all the time, no, yung state of mind ko laging ganun. But one thing that I experience talaga at yung magandang dulot nito sa akin is to really experience that kind of being service-oriented to other people. And I'd like to quote, may pa-quote? I'd like to quote nga, di ba, sabi ni Martin Luther King, not everybody can be famous, but everybody can be great because greatness is measured through service. And I think that is the most, tawag dito, liberating phrases that I've encountered. And I would really like to apply that as much as possible in my day-to-day life.
Again, volunteerism, it's an act. Imagine mo yung oras mo, energy mo, pagod mo, and it's pro bono.
Yes.
So, you don't really, di ba? Tama ba? You don't get paid for it. Talagang labor of love siya. And for you to have that, talagang, thank you so much for all that you do for the
And it's a two-way thing din, Eva, It's not just for the other person, yung binibigay kong oras. It's also for myself because it gives me, it expands myself in some level na even spiritually. Diba? I think it's a department in our life that we also have to attend to. Hindi lang physical, hindi lang mental, hindi lang emotional, but even the spiritual part. So volunteerism actually attends to that area of our life, which is, I think, very important, especially right now, after pandemic and all. When you give yourself to others, you're actually giving yourself the permission to be bigger. Diba? Which is a good thing.
So parang nafe-feed yung soul mo.
Yes,
sa
soulful.
Bongga
ka.
We call it self-transcendence.
Ay, shit.
It's the next layer sa Abraham Maslow's hierarchy. After self-actualization. Ano yun? Galing. Ano ba itong pinainom niyo sa akin?
Hindi yung popcorn yan.
Bakit tingin mo importante itong volunteerism?
Yeah, I think personally importante ang volunteerism because we need more hands. We need more people to actually jump into this advocacy because nasusungkit niya even other areas 'di ba? Lalo na ngayon sa ating bansa, 'di ba? We are very politically charged country, but I think when you shift our energy into that spirit of volunteerism, it changes the perspective of everybody, individually and collectively. At pag pinagsama-sama natin yun, and I think, we'll go a long, long way, di ba? As a community. Maraming pwedeng mangyari. Maraming pwedeng possibilities talaga when there is really that spirit of volunteerism. Kasi nandun yung puso nandun yung binibigay mo ang lahat. In fact, this kind of show that we're having right now is part of the volunteerism app. That you two girls, rather, are also doing, diba?
Yes, but volunteerism, would you say na it's for everyone? And what kind of preparations like any interested individuals who want to volunteer for the cause, what do they need to prepare for and consider?
Very interesting question, Eva. Volunteerism is fun, first and foremost, And I think volunteerism is for everyone. Gaya nga na nasabi ko na iba-iba nga lang yung learning curve ng tao when it comes to really knowing the true value of volunteerism. That's one. And iba-iba rin yung curriculum ng buhay ng bawat isang tao. Ikaw ba may curriculum ka?
Wala nga akong curriculum. Pwede ba akong mag-enroll sa
Pwede po.
Natapos ka ba?
So, ang curriculum ng buhay mo ay iba sa curriculum ng buhay ni Eva at sa akin. So, what I'm saying is, in other words, is that ang volunteerism, to some, malalim ang ibig sabihin. To some, medyo parang, sige nga, into. But the point here being is, volunteerism is for everybody. And it's an experiential kind of a thing. And it's something that words are not enough to explain what volunteerism is. Because you just have to go through it, experience it, and give yourself to others. I've experienced doing counseling many times for free. Of course, voluntary in my own volition. Pag may oras ako, pumupunta ako sa Love Yourself. Okay, I also do volunteer work sa Pinoy Plus. Hanggat may oras ako, ibibigay ko kung kaya.
Ay, bongga.
Kaya.
So, hindi siya kaya explain ng words, no?
Yes,
Pwede mo bang i-acting for us? Para maintindihan ko. Oo.
Patulan mo talaga 2 words. Sounds
Kasi
like.
the reason I ask, kasi parang ako, feeling ko, I'm also a volunteer kasi with Love Yourself. And yung capacity mo kasi to give your time, your mental, a piece of your sanity.
Yeah.
In the spirit of volunteerism. Parang hindi kasi siya pantay-pantay sa lahat ng tao. Parang feeling ko, you can't pour out of an empty cup.
Yeah.
Kumbaga. So parang I think it may be hearing from your end, parang baka yun nga yung kulang. Baka kaya you feel empty, you feel lonely. It's because you don't give out. So it's a very nice way to put it. Parang to put you guys into the spirit of volunteerism. Baka ito talaga yung makakatulong sa iyo. Tandaan niyo yun.
Tsaka
Agree.
iba-iba talaga, no, yung pag-volunteer. Kasi ako, hindi ako pwedeng mag-counsel. Baka kung ano man yung dun sa, kina-counsel ko.
Magiging charades yun.
Oo.
Ba't ang ingay sa loob ng counseling room ni Viñas?
Nagtawanan na, nag-inuman.
Tama. And just to add value dun sa sinabi nyo, actually, syempre may training, no, how to do counseling, no. But most importantly, kailangan lang may puso ka to give, eh. No, sometimes hindi pa nadidiscover ng isang tao yan, but only when you get to that point, dun mo madidiscover, may kulang pala sa akin. Kaya nga, it's always a two-pronged thing, eh, when you do volunteerism. Hindi lang para dun sa taong binibigay mo, para din dun sa taong nagbibigay ng oras niya. Kasi may something at something siyang madidiscover na perhaps may emptiness siyang nararamdaman. That's why he wanted to fill that void. And the only way to do that is to give some time to other people as well. And in the process, along the way, you allow yourself to have that healing opportunity also for yourself. Diba? Yun naman ang kailangan natin. We are all wounded healers then in the process. That's a beautiful thing. That's a magical part there.
Bongga.
So thank you so much for your very wonderful insights, Jabar. And ang dami namin natutunan. Personally, I really learned a lot. And parang na-inspire ako to do more, give more, and be more. So yes, thank you so much for your time, Jabar.
Thank you!
Thank you. Palakpakan natin, mga kaibigan.
Ayan, mga misis, parang ayaw ko pang umalis kasi ang dami kong natutunan today. Char. Char, hindi madami talaga. Pero before we end, ayan, mag-rewind muna tayo kung ano mga nangyari ngayon, ano mga napagtsikahan natin.
Yes. So starting off with our first segment earlier with Eros, we discovered...
Wala akong maalala talaga. may napag-usapan ba?
Parang nag-games lang tayo. Naalala ko lang si Nancy Binay. And earlier, it's nice to get a perspective from a person living with HIV na parang talagang very relatable yung story niya. Parang siya nag-come out and yung struggles niya, getting to hear from like sa workplace and first-hand experience kasi from someone with PLHIV. So we know na na-diagnosed siya in 2009, now it's already 2002, na 2022. 2022. So what we're trying to say is like, it gets better.
Tsaka ang swerte natin ngayon kasi like yung mga na-experience nila dati, di ba? Hindi na ganun yung may experience sa mga tao ngayon. Mas available na yung mga bagay-bagay. Online, hindi na kailangan mag-hospital ng 2 weeks, di ba? Parang
correct.
ang swerte ng panahon namin.
And now, of course, we had this moment with Jabar na kapag okay ka na, you also, for people living with HIV, it's also possible to share the strength na natutunan mo and the confidence that you had to walk through life even with if you have HIV. You can even, magiging sobrang okay ka nga na you would have the strength to volunteer and give a piece of yourself to the community na no man is an island.
True. Talagang may mapufulfill ka pa sa sarili mo, no? Kapag nag-volunteer ka. And ang galing, parang gusto ko na din mag-volunteer.
Halika na.
Parang volunteer.
I volunteer, pero yes, ang ganda ng conversations and getting to hear all these insights with, HIV is not it's not a death sentence. Nakita natin yan kay Eros, nakita natin kay Jabar na they were, not only did they succeed in their own fields and carry on with their life, they are now living with talagang pasabog yung buhay nila ngayon.
Ang mga curriculum nila, di ba? Ang dami.
Yung mga curriculum. Sana mga graduates sila. Doon sa curriculum nila. Pero it gets better and, we should normalize conversations like this.
Yes.
And it gets better for everyone. And this has been your Cool Drag Tita. My name is Eva La Queen.
At ang pambansang bunganga ng Pilipinas, it's Viñas DeLuxe.
And my name is Jabar.
Kaya kita-kits tayo ulit sa susunod na episode ng Play, Poz, Rewind.
At lagi po nating tatandaan, just because you're paused, it doesn't mean your life should come to a complete stop.
Keep playing, keep slaying, and fast forward to a better, healthier you.
Bye!
Bye!
Episode 1!